tekrar açayım. İkinci bölüme başlayalım.
Mr. Toad? Do something, Big B, before he completely tears up the
Bu özet
place.
birinci bölümün. Buraya geçebiliyor muyum?
Whoa, whoa, whoa, hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
I promise.
Thank you for trusting me.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
Haydi ama be. Neyse izlemeyenler var hatırlasın ya. Ay. İlk bölümde bu kızın kafası bulundu. İsmi Fate'ti. Bu da Katon. Aman Katon demişim. Snow. Pamuk.
I'm D. He's dumb.
You're gonna tell me right now what...
Dad!
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ben bunların kim olduğunu anlamadım. Oduncuyu biliyorum da diğer ikisinin kim olduğunu
They're gonna
anlamadım.
string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this part of town. Rich fucks and the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Benim suyum yok ya. Of of. Doldurmaya gitmiştim. Doldurmadan gelmiş. Ulan pamuğun ölmesine üzüldüm ya. Bunları kim yapıyor acaba? Bence var ya o gözlüklü herif yapıyor. Bizim başımız. Ya bizim liderimiz değil de liderimiz bir yere gittiği için onun yerine bakan kişi olması lazım. Bence o yapıyor her şeyi. Net abi. Eminim. Şuna bak Koton.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'm hunky-dory. Thanks for asking.
There's no need to get aggressive. I'm trying to help you. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything. If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. You'd be talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and... I'm trying to help you, Bigby.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding.
Bu insan değil mi normal?
You look nuts right now. You realize that, right? It's kind of hard to take this seriously with that all over your face. It's weird. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is
Bir de burada
there
mıydın
something-
sen?
Do you hear that?
Ben de mod yok sanıyorum. Şu an.
Please.
Please.
Bu da mı insan değil lan acaba?
I'm sorry. Just
Ne oluyor lan?
stop, please.
Oğlum benim de o sesten başıma bir ağrı girdi şu an. Kafayı yiyeceğim.
We have to go now.
Aa.
What the fuck is going on?
You should be
Bu
thanking
yapmış.
me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours.
He başından
and
beri diyor.
everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
Bedo bir şey söyleyeceğim. O şeyler abonelere özel değil mi, emotlar? Nasıl kullanabiliyorsun sen? Takipçiler de mi kullanabiliyormuş onu?
Thanks for bailing me out.
Certainly.
Güzelmiş o.
We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the trip trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful.
He's working for somebody. And whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders. I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Abi ben bile özledim ya pamuğu. Benimsemiştim direkt.
You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening. Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she give any indication to what she was thinking when you saw her last, I mean? I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
She just told me to be careful.
She was always fond of you, Bigby.
Keşke bunu söylemeseydim ya. Şimdi bu onlardan birisiyse eğer, ona göre
I
işini
don't know what
yapar
else to
burada.
say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this.
Uyku var hala ya. Saat öyle
It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
Bir cam ne kadar? Hemen Google'a yazar mısınız? Arabacı. İkinde.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on, just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Nasıl şiddet yok ya?
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
500 mü? Nasıl ha? Bir can 500 lira mı?
Hello,
Daha pahalı
Big
bekliyordum.
B.
I want answers, D.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Do you think this is a joke? Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
Ha.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why?
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
This is getting old very quickly.
Nasıl oğlum, pamuk fotoğrafını göster işte.
Fuck, Big B. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
If you don't tell me who did this, I'll make sure you end up the same way. Dead on your doorstep. Got it?
I told you I didn't kill her, and I don't know who did.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't. My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty. We do our job and we keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Abi net patronu bu ya.
Anyone can see this isn't working. It's time to try a different tactic.
Normalde yumruk
Not
atmak
yet.
istiyorum ama bunu yapacağım.
What is it now, Big B?
You need to tell me where your brother is. Look, I know it's unpleasant. You don't want to be here, right? I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I just need you to cooperate. Once you've answered my questions, I'll let you go.
It would help if I wasn't strapped to a chair. Fair enough.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this.
Ama adam
So
yapsın
where's your
işte.
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody.
You were looking for Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret, you saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. You... Fuck! Oh, you're done playing nice now. Is that it?
What are you doing?
Getting answers.
I told you to keep yourself under control.
Let me handle this. What did you want from Faith?
I didn't want shit from that little thief. More trouble than she's worth.
I could say the same about you.
Oh, yeah?
So she stole something from you and you tried to get revenge. Is that it?
You think you're so fucking slick. She didn't take anything of mine.
She didn't.
She stole from my boss. You think I got anything worth stealing?
Your boss.
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for? Come on, D. It's clear you're just following orders. So who's calling the shots?
No, I'm fucking done.
He should just be asking him questions.
This is how these sessions have to be conducted.
Ben vurmak istiyorum ya. Vurunca konuşuyor bu salak.
You'll fucking pay for this!
Last chance, Steve. Who are you working for?
Fuck you! You're a piece of shit, Bigby! Beauty was wrong about you. You're just a sick...
Beauty? You're full of shit.
Oh, we're good friends.
That's enough. I will not tolerate this savagery. You think someone was trying to kill Snow? Isn't it more likely someone was trying to get back at you by killing her? It's your violent behavior and inability to control your nature that caused this mess. If it weren't for you, Snow might still be alive.
You want to talk about Snow? You treated her like shit your whole career. Let her take the blame for your incompetence. Now you care?
What's going on down here?
Ne oluyor lan? Ne? Ha ha ha. Öyleymiş lan. Sevindim. Adamlar oyunu yapmış ya. Shifter falan mıydı acaba o ölen? Pamuk Prenses'in şeklinde falan mi öldürdüler diyeceğim. Kendi haline döner ki. Şekil değiştiren yani. Öyle bir şey var mı oyunda? Vardır bence. Bu kadar şey varken. Ay ay, uykum geldi. Bu da yapıyor. Acaba bu mu gerçek olan
What
değil?
was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay? I hope it was worth your time.
Anlamadım ben bir şey. Oyun anlatırsa artık sevineceğim.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting it yet.
After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
Snow,
What is it?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just
Ben
wanna get to the
anlamadım.
bottom
Peki
of
o
this.
ölen kimdi?
I just
Kafa
feel like
kimindi?
What is it?
Halde
I
anlamadım.
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
And they'll come looking for me. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean,
Tamam şimdi
that's
anladım.
what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
I'll figure this out. Don't worry.
And what am I supposed to do? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems? I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm
and-
not yours to lose.
Niye öyle dedin şimdi adama?
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up though, so try not to be too, you know.
Hiçbir şey anlamadım, ne diyor bu?
What?
Just be nice, okay?
I'm always nice.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Hadi soralım.
Oh, that's enough. Mira, finish! Cancel! What the hell are you doing? Don't even get started with me, Sheriff.
What's going on?
I saw what you did down there. Is that how you treat your prisoners?
Sana ne ambiti?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to give Tweedledee a good smack after what he put me through. But what you did to him was way over the bloody line. You scared the shit out of me, little boy. He saw everything.
Okay, Mr. Toad.
Now, I want an explanation.
Oğlum cevap
So
veremedim.
you've got nothing to say for yourself then? People get called in for questioning and they get beaten to a fucking pulp?
That's
Beaten.
enough. Mr. Toad, I deeply regret the distress this has caused you and your son. But right now, we need to carry on with the investigation. I will be happy to speak with you about your concerns later, but you must understand how urgent this is. We need to talk to TJ.
This ain't over, Big B.
Sen hayırdır ya, tosba.
TJ,
Tipe bak.
it's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
Watch yourself, Big B. You do anything to hurt me, boy.
It's okay.
Just start from the beginning.
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't. You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw... I saw the lady.
It's okay, son. Careful, Big B. I wasn't.
I know.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true?
Fate'in bedeni
You
mi?
know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Please tell the truth. Is there something else?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. Leave him alone, Toad. He's my son. I've set boundaries for a reason. This is a special circumstance. Leave him alone.
So you didn't stay underwater.
I don't know if anyone saw me, but But someone said, stop laughing. And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Did you see who it was?
No.
Do you know whose voice it was?
No.
No.
Did you hear anyone laughing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Bağırma lan.
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Okay, you can go.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home. Call us if you remember anything else. Come on then.
Büyük Tosbağa'da tam bir şey tipi var ya, ne denir ona? Tofaşçı.
That went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Evet, büyülü kuraya para atıyoruz şimdi. Dilek diliyoruz ve gerçek oluyor.
I didn't realize I've never seen her face before now.
Yine sessiz kaldım yanlışlıkla. Yalan söylüyor bence.
The glamour is so effective, it's
Evet.
invasive. But just do what you need to do. Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before.
Ya bu kim ya? Bu pamuğun tipinde fake mi bu?
Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth?
Bunun kim olduğunu bilmiyoruz değil mi biz?
Thanks.
It looks just like Faith's did.
Tamam, fake değil.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Bu sembol farklı bir sembol, yine bakacağız herhalde.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks
Ben de
like
düşündüm,
something from
biliyor
the
musun?
Hololands. But
Ama
can
sonra
you
saçma
recognize
geldi.
these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Müzik notası. Baktık buraya.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose.
Bakacak bir şey kalmadı.
Do you see that?
Could be a bruise.
Hani ya, ne yapacağız? Ojeleri güzelmiş. Ben mi görmüyorum bir şey?
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Eli kopacak.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Yanındakinin fake snow... Ben bundan nefret ediyorum ya. Yanındakinin fake snow olduğunu düşünmüyorum
Jesus,
ya.
Bigby. What is it?
Ama var ya senin dediğin çıkarsa o sırrı alırım biliyor musun?
Yeah.
Neymiş o? Kaçırdım.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg, unless
Don't be ridiculous.
maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
You still okay?
Nereden memelerinden mi
I certainly
tanıyacaklar?
hope you're behaving yourself up here, now that you're done punching people. What have you found out?
Her glamour is defective.
Defective?
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
Andaki pençe izine bakmadım.
Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
Why do you want to know?
Just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
Sephora.
What is that?
Reklam
She
yaptık
had the
hadi bakalım.
perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous.
Will you keep quiet?
Nefret ediyorum şu Crane'den ya.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Şimdi biz bunu çözmeye çalışacağız değil mi? Tam zor değilmiş ya. Nefret ediyorum böyle oyunlarda bulmaca çözmekten.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
Bu büyük ihtimal Pamuk Prenses'in resmi. Evet.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment.
Tam onu yapan da işte o şerefsizler.
This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much
Büyük kutusu
anymore.
herhalde o. Oraya resmini koyduğu kişiye saç maç koyuyor, dönüşüyor işte diye düşünüyorum. Şimdi büyü bozulunca kendi şeklini alır
Let me
herhalde.
guess. It's my hair.
Evet.
Yeah.
Who did this, Bigby?
Kendi suretini
She's a
alıyor.
troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Oha.
Holy shit.
Well, that helps explain the glamour. Kind of. Who is she?
Bizim bardaki kız mı o? Kadın mı?
That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
She looks like Holly.
The
Ben de o
owner of the
sandım.
Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
Oğlum o.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
Ha.
She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might...
Bunlar
know something
trollmüş
about
bak.
this, who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
That's not the same thing.
You're staying here.
And do nothing like I always do.
You're not coming with me, Snow. I should go.
Keşke pamuğu da yanımıza alsaydık ya. Burada bırakmak daha kötü oldu. Bu da üzüldü zaten.
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after...
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
Drink, eat, fight.
Holly, you got a minute?
Why?
Please, Holly. It's important.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you? Because, you know, we were just
Folu yerine
talking about you.
çıkmamış.
All of us. At the bar, here. About you. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
He said it looked like Snow White.
He's still supposed to be in custody. Crane.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack,
to...
find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. He fucking maimed you. Aren't you pissed? Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Holly.
What?
Bigby, look. 2 fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates? On my sister?
Holly, your sister's dead. She's the one we found early this morning.
boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing. God fucking damn it! Of course, the dear princess, Snow fucking White, is all safe and sound. Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
I knew this would happen.
I'd like you to tell me about Lily. Anything at all would be helpful. Holly.
I ain't got nothing for you, Wolf.
All right, I think that's... Oh, for fuck's sake. What could you possibly want right now?
I'm glad to see you.
Really?
Yeah. What I said before, forget it. You should have come along.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Yeah, she knows. So your business is done here.
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just want
It should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare and very old.
We don't know what's important yet. I mean, isn't that evidence?
She was killed for a brooch.
Just next time clear it with me, all right?
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Do you have any idea why she'd be glamored as Snow White?
What? Oh, God. I'm sorry. That was probably about... She was hooking to pay down debt. It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie. The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees, it's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Georgie. What do you know about him?
We can just go talk to him. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here?
Lily.
Tıklamadı ya.
Well, you've been a tremendous help. Truly.
Is she... Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
I'll check with the deputy mayor about that. He'd want to be kept in the loop.
This is really important to me.
Look, why don't you come down with me to the business office and we'll see what we can do.
Düşünsene her şeyin başı bu kadınmış. Kardeşini falan öldürüyormuş, böyle her şey
I'll go
olay
down there now,
yalanmış.
see what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed.
Ne sandın? Trek.
Really, thanks. It just made everything easier.
Şu alttaki yükleme şeyi çok güzel ya. Pembe pembe. Burada bir bölüm sonu yapayım.